Okay, for your style guide, now it should include just the one color set that you're using. So I don't know if all these colors you're going to be using your color scheme. So it doesn't look like it based on what you're going to be doing on your Muse file. So make sure you have the right color scheme listed, or let me know. I didn't see you with anything talking about that. You didn't include a URL, so I didn't see that anywhere posted. Always have to have that URL posted on that. I like that you have the addition of the circles down here. I really think that's going to be helpful in the long run. I do think as we take a look here, when you have the paragraphs, I don't know if you need to have bullets there, though when you take the bullets away, you're going to have to increase the indent to make it easier to read. So where you have a paragraph, that's not really a bullet list, it's a paragraph. So I would probably take away the bullet and then indent it over so it lines up, makes it easier to read that way. Now up here where it says about, I probably wouldn't have about up here. I move about over here to the right. You're going to have an area for the navigation bar, but really want to tap into your design skills and try to bring out some design, and doing something like this is great. So if we're going to do circles like this, maybe we go back into our master page and I take and I draw myself a circle, maybe an oval. There we go. And I'll fill it in with that color pink. Okay, I'm going to move it so it's over here on the right hand side. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my rectangle tool. I want to hide half the circle, and I'm just selecting this area, and then I'm going to change the fill. I'm just going to change it to white because that's the white background, unless you fill in with a different color, so again, something like that. Then what happens is, of course, your master page comes in, and I think what you could do here, you definitely want to have text up here, but you want it to be your name, of either your name, or as I mentioned, I think in the last video, like Robertson Designs. Okay, change the font to whatever your style guide, what you're using. Okay. Move that down, maybe make it a little bit larger, and then what I probably do here is add a little effects to this as well to make it stand out. Add a little drop shadow, change the blur down to 2, change the distance to 2 to make it a little more harder edge. Really stands out. So that way you're trying to brand that style. So we're trying to get something that you can brand and it says it's yours. And so using those circles, somehow with those circles, I think is the best way to work with that. And using the pink on certain areas. So like when we go to the about page, if you want the about over here, now remember you got to have room for a navigation bar. You don't want about as large as your name over here, but you definitely, I would probably change the color. Line that over to the right side. Something like that, maybe that would work.